So in the first house, we have air element communicating. The first house is everything to do with yourself. This is your appearance, your vitality, your personality, your observable characteristics, what you're projecting outward to others. So if you have a very strong ascendant in a particular sign, then that will also be, be coloring your what you're projecting to other people up until the age of about 40 or so, and then your sun sign really is very well established and should be shining through by then. So it's what other people will see in you when they see you, what they see, what they perceive, how you come across, and so on. This house is also to do with your actual self-oriented interests. So whatever you're doing on a daily basis, how you're making your way through the world, your personal independence, and so on. So with the air element communicating coming in, this is the manifestation card. So you may be wanting to manifest certain things, or you may be physically manifesting things now. Maybe you've got the recipe right, or you're just you're wanting to bring more things into your life. So with manifestation, it really is about positive thoughts and then positive words. The two have to go together. So even when you're alone and you're sitting quietly by yourself, your positive thoughts reverberate outwards. And then when you transfer that into your actual words, or even into the written word, it becomes more powerful yet again. So it's a habit that you have to get into. It's something that you have to train yourself to do. But once you're in the flow, then really you can create miracles in your life just by what you're thinking. So with this card coming up, all communication is going to be very, very important at this time. So your words, what you write, what you say to others, any kind of written document is going to be important. This is very much a mental influence as well. So really it's what you're projecting outwards, your thoughts and your what you're sending out into the universe as well. So I think it's also important that you write down what it is you want, even if it's your own personal goals, or if it's something to do with your career. Perhaps you need to make your wants and needs known now. So putting it down in words, write it down, and so that you're getting clear about what you want and that others also know. You may also be hearing news, or receiving news, or hearing messages, or just hearing gossip even, sort of information coming from other sources. So that may be coming in with this, because it's the airwaves coming in. This card is also about thinking things through. So you may be needing to do something, or you're on a particular type of journey at this time. So you need to think things through. You need to mull things over in your mind, formulate your intentions and your actions. And this is where the positive thoughts and words come in as well. What you say to yourself, what you say to others, what you think is going to be very important. But you may just need to be turning things over in your mind, looking at things from all different angles before you actually move forward on a particular issue. Some detachment is required here as well. And that is to take the emotion out of a particular decision, if that is what you're wanting to do. Or it could be the other way. Perhaps you are too detached at this time and you need to actually put down in words exactly how you feel. So it could be one of those ways coming out for you. You could also be wanting to bring in a youthful outlook in all that you do, a youthful attitude, a youthful outlook, a youthful perception. Perhaps that these are the changes that you need to bring. You need to expand how you think. Perhaps old ways are no longer suiting you, and you need to sort of expand the way you think and the way you talk, your outlook and the way you're projecting yourself to others as well. It could also be that you're wanting to look younger, or that you're concerned that you need to improve your appearance in some way. That can also come in with this card. With the air element as well, technology and science comes in some way. So you may be upgrading something that you're working on, or using technology in some way, or perhaps you're just going for a makeover and there's technology involved, laser therapy or something like that. Or science, perhaps this is something that you want to do, bring into your life at this time. Then following on from this, actually into the second house, we have solar eclipse revolution. So I do feel how you think and how you project yourself is going to have a knock-on effect right throughout your chart this month. It does anyway, but it's particularly highlighted at this time. There are necessary changes coming in for you, and that may be you initiating the changes, or the changes are coming to you and you're now being asked to change your outlook or how you're making your way through the world. So the second house is the house of your income. This is your money that's coming in, however it comes to you. So it's also the house of self-worth, your personal self-worth, and your value systems, what you value in yourself, what you value in others, and your possessions. All forms of ownership come in with this house as well. And all the three are kind of interrelated as well. So with the solar eclipse revolution coming in, this is really is going to be some kind of it's some kind of quick change, a quick change, or a complete rearrangement of how things have been going for you at this time. So it could play out in your self-worth system, or your value system, or your money coming in, or all three are going to be affected. But really all of them are going to get an overhaul of some kind. An overhaul is on the cards here. So old patterns fall away and new habits or new thought patterns come in. So it's a new perspective. Something falls away to make way for something new. So a new outlook. So you really are clearing the decks, or it will be changed for you. So there could be some kind of upheaval on the cards, or some kind of necessary change coming in. It could be very fast. It could be really rapid, and it causes a complete and utter rearrangement of everything that's going on around you in this house at the moment. You could also be wanting to or needing to change or fix something to create much better. So whether this is your income, perhaps where you're putting your income, how you're utilizing that income at this time. To change or fix something that you've been doing for a long time and has been familiar needs to change, and you need to bring in something new. It's also going to affect your life path, or it's to do with your life path in some way. And this could also be a rapid decision, or a decision that you are aware of needs to be made, but the rapidity of it, the speed with which you need to make that decision is going to come upon you very fast. Or it could be really you making a very quick and sudden decision at this time. Because this is the second house and it's one of your money houses, the eighth house on the other side is also a money house. That also has a destiny card in it, a fate card in it. Life purpose is also indicated there, massive changes also indicated there, doors opening and so on. So I feel that with how you're thinking and how you're actually manifesting things right now is going to have a knock-on effect in the second house and the eighth house. And those are your two money houses. And that affects how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your value systems, what you own, and so on. So there really is a deep connection there with all of these houses. Following on from that, in the third house, we have Black Moon Lilith mystery. So your third house is how you communicate in all forms, whether this is written, verbal, body language, your form of expression, how you express yourself with others. And this can be on a personal forum, or it can be on a public, or just with the people in general. This can be with, as I say, a wider forum, or it could be with particular people like certain family members. So this can be cousins, siblings, aunts, uncles, even neighbors may come in on this. This house also covers documents and contracts of all kinds because it's written, right? So with Black Moon Lilith mystery coming in, I do feel that this also may be following on from these other things that you're implementing in the first and the second house. So possibly something that you are implementing, some change that you're bringing in, or manifestation that you're bringing in is going to create some kind of situation. Either something is going to react badly to it, or it's going to create some kind of reaction, or it's going to create waves in some way, or undercurrents. This is very much an undercurrents card. Things that are moving under the surface, things that are going on. But you could initiate it through the changes that you're making, or the powerful manifestation which you're now bringing in, the way you think, the way you're bringing in various positive changes and thoughts into your life. It's going to have a knock-on effect, because ultimately how you express yourself comes from that. So it could be something you say or something you do, or it could come about through some rapid change that you're undergoing, and this could come in for you. But it really is, there could be a blowback of some kind. But this card is, whatever it is that's coming out of this, this card is about not giving in. All right. So standing firm in what you believe to be right. So you could also be waiting for something to happen. So there's a bit of mystery involved there. So you could be waiting for something to happen, or not all facts are known at this time, or not things are revealed at this time. So it's a bit of a waiting game. There could be undercurrents going on there. There may be a female influence in there, or it could be you bringing in, these changes and whatnot, and it's creating a reaction. But this card can also be about the darker feminine. So this is, it can also bring in darker aspects of expression, which would be, which emanates from fear and anger. There could be a bitchiness, there could be rebellion even going on, or bitterness of some kind, or feelings of being slighted. Even vengeful thoughts could come in. And this could be in yourself, or it could be that you're seeing this in others around you at this time as a result of what is going on, or there could be just things under the surface that need attention. Then in your 4th house, your house of home, you have Leo, I will. So this is a lovely card actually to be having. Your 4th house is your house of home. So what's going on in your home, your actual physical home, the bricks and mortar, or where you're currently residing. It can also be, the atmosphere in your home, or the people in your home, or just your home life in general. It's also your relationship to your family history, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, and your foundation and your roots, where you come from. So this is a very warm and creative influence coming in for you in this particular house. So this is bringing in honor, strength, creativity. Children are highlighted in some way here. It could also be bringing in originality. You're perhaps accessing that in yourself, or you're bringing that into your home in some way. You could be the center of attention at this time in your home. Perhaps you're having lots of parties or fun events or get-togethers at your home, and therefore you are the center of attention. But it's all about that. It's a very warm, very outgoing influence, but it's also about personality. It's about standing up and being counted. Perhaps you want to bring in all of these aspects into your home life, or in connection with your family life, as I've said, your ancestry and so on. But it's about the lavish spending could also come in with this, because that is a Leo thing, love, luxury. So just be aware of that at this time. You may want to bring some necessary things into your home just to lighten the energies, to bring a bit of fun and creativity in. Nothing wrong with that. Just don't go overboard. But there's fun is highlighted here. Parties, get-togethers, a passion even. Perhaps there's somebody in your life which is bringing this element in for you. But there's a lot of creativity, and as I said, children may also be highlighted at this time. Then in your 5th house, you have Aries, I am. 5th house is your house of, it's the house of children, your house of, so this could be your children or children you're associated with at this time. It's also the house of creativity, your creativity, or it could be that you're seeing this in your children. It's a house of love affairs, and it's a house of recreational activities, all kinds of activities, whether it's sports or fun activities. It also has a speculative aspect to it, which could be gambling or stock market, something like that. So this is an Aries card. It is an action card coming in for you. So this could be to do with you or with your children, or you in conjunction with your children. But there's a stirring into action here. You're going to feel fired up in some way. You may be asked to take a leadership role in some way as well. This could be with a love affair. You could be going after that person that you want, seeing what you want, or perhaps you're just taking the lead in this relationship now, or you're taking the lead in conjunction with your children, or some kind of activity that you're doing. It could be sports. Sports are highlighted with this card. So there's challenges involved, there's competition. This is about having a grander vision, and sort of locking in on what it is that you want to do. It brings energy. It also is about disciplined action. That's the best way, actually, the best way of harnessing this energy. It's disciplined action, measured action. So having a plan, putting things in place, and actually following your goals. This is not random, rash action, impulsive action. It needs to be structured, so to get the best out of it. but there's quick movement. There's a push forward here. It could also be passion coming in for you, and that could be a passion for an activity that you want to do, a sport activity or a recreational activity, or passion in your relationship with your love affair, or it could be you bringing passion into a creative endeavor which you're involved in. It is a no-nonsense card, so there will be, as I said, guidelines and a pathway which you would like to follow in this house.